Good day. My name is Emil. I am the descendant of enslaved Africans. And today is July 1st. And yesterday, I took a very quiet day to remember the Maafa, also known as the Middle Passage. The time that my ancestors spent crossing over the Atlantic, arriving in different Caribbean islands before they were brought to America, perhaps they came directly from uh, the continent itself. But every single person who went across that ocean went through hell. They went through a journey that is unspeakable and has never been before or since repeated in history. That journey at the bottom of the hold of ships, packed like sardines on top of one another, is the experience that brings me here. There's no peace knowing that our ancestors, my ancestors, went through such horrific conditions, but somehow a few of them survived. Millions were lost during the journey. Millions more were lost during enslavement. Millions were broken, their backs, their spirits, their hearts, and their minds broken by brutality. The Maafa is the most painful thing I've ever read about or learned about, and it's my ancestors. Black people in America, I'm remembering the Maafa because I'm here because of it. Maybe despite it, but I'm here and I still live and I still breathe and I still care and I still love. And I come from a line of strong people who survive the most horrific human conditions. And I thrive. My life isn't perfect. I may have a home, I may have work or income, but there's so much we must do. As the survivors of the Maafa, we have so much work to do to bring back our culture, our life, our love. Both sides of my family, my mother's side and my father's side, are descended from people who endured the Maafa. And I'm one of those people who celebrates their survival, not by creating havoc, but by creating peace, by raising my children to remember their heritage, to help others remember our heritage. It's hard sometimes because we want to be divided, we want to be respected, we want to be admired in a culture that hates us, a culture that wants us to think like individuals, a culture that doesn't look like what Africa produced and what America nurtured, a culture that is rich and vibrant, that created jazz, gospel, hip hop, and more, a culture that created Gordon Parks, a culture that created Zola Neale Hurston, a culture that created so much art, history, science, technology. The survivors of the Maafa are still here and we still live. And as long as I'm alive, I will remember the Maafa. Every June 30th will be my Maafa Remembrance Day. Some people celebrate it in October, some in July. I celebrated June 30th, and I hope you'll join me. If you didn't celebrate it yesterday, like I did, just quietly, not doing anything, celebrate it today. Celebrate it the day you get this video. Celebrate it every single chance you get because we are the children of the survivors and we must never forget that. And to honor their survival, we can no longer just survive, we have to remember and thrive. I'm not scared to tell you I am the child of enslaved Africans. I live in America and I celebrate my heritage from the continent to this country and beyond. I love you all. Peace.